fiddle, mandolin, and violin players. If you want to learn what the 5 dominant 7 chords role is in music, watch this video. Hello, I'm Pete Martin. If you would like to see more videos in this series or other videos of mandolin, fiddle, improvisation, and other music subjects, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. If you like the video, please click like. There's a PDF file that goes with this video. Find this by going to my website, petemartin.info, click Videos, and scroll down to find music theory for fiddle, mandolin, and violin. Players interested in improvisation should check out 2 series I'm doing. Improv from Scratch is for non-jazz players who want to learn to improvise or who want to improve their improvisation. Jazz players should check out the Barry Harris for Jazz Mandolin series. Find these by going to petemartin.info, click Videos, and scroll down. In video number 7, we listened to and played the 5 and the 5 dominant 7th chord sounds. We learned that both were unresolved sounds that needed to resolve somewhere. We will look at that in this video. As in the last video, let's assume we're in the key of G major, the 5 chord is D, and the 5 dominant 7th chord is D7. Review the sound of both in example 1. D major, D7. In the D7 chord, we have that unresolved sound. What is it? Look closely at 2 notes in the chord, C and F sharp. Play C and F sharp separately, then together, then with the whole D7 chord. See and hear this in example 2. Now strum the D7 chord followed by the G chord. Do this several times as shown in example 3. If you find the information in this video useful, I ask that you consider supporting my channel through my Patreon page, which is www.patreon.com/PeteMartin. For about the price of a cup of coffee, $3 a month, you support the making of videos, instruction articles, transcriptions for fiddle, mandolin, and improvising. Thank you for considering this. The D7 chord, or D dominant 7 chord, resolves to the G major chord. We hear that in example 3. If you can't hear this, go back and listen to example 3 and play it many times. Hear the unresolved D7 resolve when the G chord is played. So now, why does this happen? The C and F sharp notes played together in D7 are an unstable sound. C will then move down a half step to resolve to a B note. F sharp moves up a half step to resolve to a G note. See and hear this and play it many times in example 4. D7 is an unresolved chord where G is a resolved chord. Another way to think about it is like a musical journey. When you take a trip, you go somewhere, hopefully have a lot of fun, but the journey doesn't really feel complete until you return home. We do this in a music sense in example 5. My website, petemartin.info, has videos, instruction articles, transcriptions, information about mandolin and fiddle lessons, plus 13 instruction books I've written for mandolin, fiddle, and improvising, one of which is Easy Music Theory for Fiddle and Mandolin. Be sure to check it out. The whole point of the 5 chord is to resolve to the 1 chord. Doesn't matter if it's just a straight 5 or a 5 with the dominant 7. 5 or 5/7 resolves to 1. This is very important to learn and get the sound of in your mind. Most any music style in the world that is based on melody and chords has this sound, and in some styles of music you have this sound incredibly often. If you train yourself to hear this, it will make learning chord progressions by ear much easier. One more thing, which we can look at in more detail in a later video. 5 or 5/7 can resolve to either 1 major or 1 minor. This means a D7 can be followed by G or by G minor. Hear this in example 6. Your assignment is to go listen to many different songs and tunes and see if you can identify where this 5 resolves to 1 or the 5/7 resolves to 1. If you have questions or suggestions, please use the comments section below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon, and click like if you feel so inclined. Also, check out my website and Patreon page, the links to which are on screen. I'm Pete Martin. Thanks for watching.